Cinema Classics is brought to you by the Gateway Film Center, 1550 North High Street, Columbus, Ohio. Further details and showtimes online at gatewayfilmcenter.org. Wow.
The award-winning Cinema Classics is produced by John DeSando and Johnny DiLoretto. Listen to the shows and read reviews online at WCBE.org. I'm Johnny DiLoretto.
I'm John DeSando.
This is Cinema Classics.
Yep, and you know something? This summer is breezing by.
Yeah, man, we're already mid-June.
Well, and we need to talk about July and August, as we promised all of our audience that we would come back.
And do a two-part preview, yeah. So, let me ask you real quick before we look at July and August. So far, what has been the movie of the summer?
For me, it's The Lobster.
Okay.
Okay.
Not really a summer movie, but...
Well, I mean,
I know,
I've seen it in the summer.
Yeah. That's it is an interesting movie.
But I would tell you, you want to ask me truly.
Yeah.
I think Captain America.
Yeah.
Probably of the big movies this summer. How about you?
I was disappointed in Captain America.
Okay.
I didn't think it was as great as everybody said. I thought it was a little meandering, and I didn't know if I got everybody's motivations in that movie. It seemed a little forced to me. However, big blockbuster movies, and I am not an X-Men fan.
All right.
But I thought X-Men Apocalypse was pretty well done. I have never been, like I said, a big, been into that franchise. But the one that's usually dismissed, X3, I liked that one as well.
Okay.
And this one, which was pretty universally dismissed, I like this one as well.
Yeah. And of
that
course,
could have had something to do with the fact that my youngest kid kept asking me to take him to the bathroom every 15 minutes.
Yeah,
and I missed huge chunks.
You did miss huge, boring chunks.
That could have helped.
Right.
Okay, so looking forward to and we should say at the time we're recording, there's still some June movies to come out, so maybe something will be really incredible.
Yeah, but as we look at July and August, I think the one that everybody's got an eye on is
the BFG.
Is Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah. Everybody has their eye on Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
The most universally loathed trailer on YouTube of all time.
I haven't seen it.
I think they said it's the most universally hated video of all time. That's interesting to me for two reasons, John. Number one is, yes, I think that's wrapped up in a lot of misogyny and nerd protectiveness over the originals.
Mm-hmm.
That they have recast the Ghostbusters as women.
For some people, they have to know Melissa McCarthy headlines and Catherine Wig. And they replace Bill Murray and a whole bunch of others. And if I could just kind of jump into what you're saying, I think the original was so good.
Yeah.
Murray and his cast were so good that regardless of what sex is put in there, it's just not, it's...
Right, because this movie was originally planned to be a sequel. They wanted to make Ghostbusters 3. They wanted to bring back the original players. Dan Aykroyd was really pushing very hard. He was working the Bill Murray circuit to get Bill Murray back. And there was all this resistance to it, mostly from Bill Murray. And now, I think they realized that was a dead end, so they're rebooting the franchise. And I think, maybe Ghostbusters is just one of those most beloved films, like Casablanca, Gone with the Wind, Wizard of Oz. You don't remake. Maybe you just don't remake it. So now they're remaking it with women. And I think, yes, I understand that there's a lot of misogyny out there. That's obviously why, I don't want to say obviously. That has nothing to do with how bad the trailer is for me. The trailer looks terrible.
Well, let me indulge in a little misanthropy.
Yeah.
And tell you, I'm not looking forward to The Legend of Tarzan.
Yeah.
I mean, with all those apps, come on, who is this guy?
Well, now we had a CGI Tarzan crashing through the trees.
Alexander Skarsgård is the.
Not sure why
he
that
must
guy.
be in the family, right? He must be in the Skarsgård family, of which there are at least 2 other actors. But anyway, I don't know.
No, but just like it just looks bland and uninteresting.
I know. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to.
Yes.
Coming back. Jason Bourne.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I love its location shooting, and I love and I love his smarts.
Mm-hmm.
I love his angst. I love.
See, I like Jason Bourne on paper, but as played by Matt Damon, who just I don't think could really brood effectively if left on the planet Mars. You know, I don't know. There's something I like Matt Damon, and yet in this role I just feel he's a little flat.
Well, then, what about Star Trek?
I don't know anything about it.
Well, how about what looks to me to be a great villain, Idris Elba?
Okay.
What do you think? How does that sound to you?
Sounds perfectly fine.
You know, that's wonderful. I don't either. All I'm talking because we've talked before about the importance of villains, particularly in Star Trek. So here we have an imposing black villain, prominent current movie star, playing the bad boy. And I don't know anymore either. I try not to know too much about it, but I'm looking forward to it.
Second villainous role for Elba this summer. He played Shere Khan in Jungle Book. He provided the voice of the
tiger. That's right. And he played a hero, and we were hoping that he was going to get a nomination a while ago for, and I've forgotten now.
Yeah, so memorable.
Yeah, well, he played a jungle general. If you remember. Yeah.
I don't know what to expect from Star Trek Beyond. J.J. Abrams has obviously vacated the director's chair, and they got someone new in there. So who knows? Maybe it'll be less bombastic and actually a little more focused.
Well, you mentioned the BFG.
Yes.
Now, why is that? Because your kids read that stuff, or what?
No, it's because it's Spielberg, and I think that
this is big.
Better than anybody should know that when Spielberg's name is attached to the director credit of a film, you pay attention, whether or not you're interested in the source material.
Yeah.
You have to just sit up and take notice because he is going. Maybe this movie will fall flat. Maybe it won't be one of his. But you have to pay attention because he always brings something to the table.
Yeah.
You know, I saw the trailer for the other day. I would have dismissed this out of hand, but I saw the trailer for Absolutely Fabulous, the movie, and that it elicited big laughs from me. You know that show? Remember that old show,
No,
Absolutely Fabulous,
No,
the British show about the two, booze hound fashionistas.
No, it must have been on
women.
television.
Yeah, it was on television,
Okay.
but so long ago that I think you would have had a television.
All right, I do want to know the skinny on the founder with Michael Keaton. This is Ray Kroc.
What is this?
Ray Kroc.
Oh, he plays
McDonald's.
The founder of McDonald's.
Right.
Oh my God.
Don't you think it sounds pretty good?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it until you just mentioned it, but I will definitely go out and look at the trailer.
And I can never figure out if Will Smith will have a winner or not, but this is Suicide Squad from the DC
That's
comics.
going to be a big winner.
Yeah.
In fact, I think the whole future of the DC side of DC's attempt to catch up with Marvel is going to be predicated on the success of Suicide Squad.
All right.
There's a lot of buzz for it. The trailer looks amazing. They're striking the right tone between serious and fun, much like the Marvel adventures. And I think that may define the tone of those films moving forward.
Excellent, yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. Well, a couple of other movies late summer. A lot of buzz on Sausage Party.
This has got to be Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen's animated food movie. What do you think about this? Where is it? Hands of Stone.
I don't know Hands of Stone.
Hands of Stone is this boxing picture with De Niro as the coach to the guy that plays Roberto Duran.
Oh, okay, all right. I would have expected you to mention that. I thought you were going to mention the pièce de résistance of this summer, bringing back my youth with Ben-Hur.
Yeah. It looks like Ben who? Who's in this?
Well, who was in it? Morgan Freeman's in it.
Yeah, but he's not Ben-Hur.
I know.
He's not Judah Ben-Hur.
Right.
This just seems like a big budget, a waste of money.
Well,
Not that Ben-Hur is so great. Unlike Ghostbusters, Ben-Hur, though beloved, is not so sacrosanct that you can't remake it. However, why bother to remake it with nobody in it? It is a star. It should be a star-studded spectacle,
all right.
right?
Our final one being remade.
Oh Jesus!
No, it's not a remake, but the actors remade Jonah Hill back to his heavy old self
Yeah,
in War Dogs,
right.
with Miles Teller.
Looks funny.
These guys are selling arms, and they suddenly.
Yeah, based on a true story, it looks like it could be a nice, sort of fun satire. You know, I hope that it offers more than just the sort of low-level, sort of smart alecky laughs that the trailer sells us on.
I don't think it'll be Pulp Fiction, do you?
No.
All right.